Shalom, shalom. First, I like to give our praises and glory to Yahweh by Shemel Shabbat Hashem, Harakak my mouth. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. The honors to the elder Alliance State Capital Haro 1. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 4. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And if their strangers shall be joined with them, they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." All right, and that's something that the Lord is going to do. That is yet to happen. He's spiritually gathering us up together right now. But he also said that he will yet choose us, and he's going to set them in their own land. So that hasn't happened yet. It's yet to come to pass, but it will. And he said even a stranger shall join us, shall cleave into the house, and shall be joined with them. So all the dispersed of the house of Israel. All right. Coming together, man. Being saved. Electing 1/3. And being put in their own lands. And it says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place in the house of Israel, shall possess them in the land of the Lord of servant." Salakia, "And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whom captors they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." And the Lord is going to allow us to get revenge. And in all, a sense of revenge is him avenging us. He said that he was going to do this for them touching the apple of the Lord's eye. Because we were once their captives. So they're going to be ours as we were theirs. All the nations of the earth. They all had a hand in our oppression. Psalms 83. And it says, "And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve." And this is a promise that he made to us. That rest, that rest that caused the weary to rest. This is the book of Isaiah 28, verse 12, and verse 10, verse 11. "For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people." It says, "To whom he said, This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear." So this is the rest that caused the weary to rest, to allow them, because these other nations is not going to allow us to have the rest. They're not. It says in Revelations 11, our dead bodies stayed in the streets of the city for 3 days and a half, for 350 years, and wasn't suffered to be put in graves. But the Lord allowed us to have a resting place, which is these scriptures, his truth, the spirit of truth. To abide in his love, his light, his grace. But everything outside of that, man, is death, which we have no real rest. But it also said, Salaki, but it says, yet they would not hear. So our people chose not to hear the law of the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shah. 2 Peter 3 and 10. Let's see what that says. 3 and 10. 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So in the thief of the night, as a breach ready to fall, when the elements melt with fervent heat, earth moving to and fro, things burnt up. That's when, and that's the kicking off point of Isaiah 14. He's gonna set us in our own land, and the captives, which we were captives of. We're gonna be the ones that's bringing the judgment. We're gonna be the ones that's being the master. And it can happen at any day. In the thief of the night, man. It can happen in an instant. That's how quick things can happen, man. And that's what the Lord said. Everything's at the door. But he also given us the toolbox, the blueprint, the map to navigate. He gave us the destination. He gave us the beginning, the end point. He also gave us the course. He also told us how to run the race. And he allowed us his grace to run the race without blemish, to the best of our ability. This is Isaiah 14, verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up the proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. So that's what the Lord is going to do. His great victory is going to be breaking the staff of the wicked. It's going to be making the biggest oppressor of the earth cease. And that's going to be a great victory. A victory that's going to be talked about after generation and generation and generation, forever and ever. And it says, He smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger and persecuted and none hindereth. God. And even today, man, they smote their own people. Esau in America. Esau smiting other Edomites, which is crazy. And then you have that stuff that happened in the news with that $1 billionaire kid, Luigi, allegedly unaliving that CEO. So, the biggest oppressor of the earth, even oppressing his own people. That's what they were made to do. It says the whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. And that's what the earth is going to do whenever this devil is out of the way. So, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, and I'm going to close it out with this. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, only he who now letteth and will let until he be taken out of the way. So, the devil going to be taken out of the way very, very soon. And that mystery of iniquity isn't a mystery no more. All right. Everybody know this devil is hides in secret and hides his hands, throw rocks and hides his hand. But